So the parents, all life savings. Hall has to be big. 3 different types of food. And Shadi comes and he has to wear the best sherwani. All his life he's wore Primark. His own car is a Nissan or his own car is an Audi. What does he want? I've got to have a Ferrari, Lamborghini, Aventador, SV. There's got to be noise at my wedding. And you know, he goes and he books himself into the barbers and he says to him, look, I need to look beautiful today. You know, they begin with the tilawat and then they're blaring music. Quickly close the music. The Imam is here. MashaAllah. The drums, the toll, people dancing, going mental, all is jais now, innit? It's Shadi one day, no problem. For one day we give all our iman away. Son comes home.
Why did Allah call the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the night of Mi'raj? It's because he wanted to show us the greatness of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Our Imam said, "वो सरवरे किश्वरे रिसालत जो अर्श पर जलवा कर हुए थे, नए निराले तरब के सामा अरब के मेहमान के लिए थे, नई दुल्हन की भवन में काबा निखर के सवरा सवर के निखरा, हजर के सजके कमर के एक दिल में रंग लाखों बनाओ के थे, वही तो अब तक झलक रहा है, वही तो जौबन टपक रहा है, नहाने में जो गिरा था पानी कटोरे तारों ने भर लिए थे, बचा जो तलवों का उनके दोवन, बना वो जन्नत का रंग और रोगन, जिन्होंने दूल्हा की पाई उतरन वो फूल गुलजारे नूर के थे। Why did Allah?
We're going to Zinkames and we're going to Bradford and we're going to the cinemas and we're going to the concerts and whatever we're doing, and you know, we're having a good time and we're in this delusion that yeah man, we're chilling, we're smashing it. But you know what's gonna kill that chill off, kill this delusion off, is that death. And you know, when you go to the graveyard tonight, remember that death. Remember in that graveyard that you know, one day I'm going to be in this lonely grave. One day the angels are going to come and question me.
We will die. Allah will cause us to die, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put that person into the grave. And then the angel of death, he will come. He will take our soul away. Our loved ones, they will leave us. They will lower us into the dark grave. They will leave us all alone, solitude in that grave. And then for as long as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala desires and wills, we will remain in that grave till the day of judgment. ثُمَّ إِذَا شَاءَ أَنْشَرَ. Then when He wills, He will resurrect that person. And then that's when the time comes, when the graves will open, the dead, they will be resurrected, and then they will be brought into the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then the accountability will take place. One will have to answer for his deeds, for his actions, for his a'mal, whether they were good, whether they were bad. He will have to stand before the Creator, and he will be judged for his actions. If his actions are worthy of Jannah, he will be entered into Jannah. If his actions are worthy of the hellfire, if he is deserving of the hellfire, he will be thrown into the hellfire. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Kalla lamma yaqdi ma amara. However, what was his state in the world? Never. He has not yet completed what he was commanded to do. He will die. Allah will call.
मिला मुझे, हम तो हज पे गए थे, मक्के से ही आ गए। मैंने कहा क्यों? हम नहीं जाते मदीने, हज तो मक्के में ही होता है ना, उधर ही गए थे, उधर से ही आ गए। मैंने कहा अच्छा तू ये समझ रहा है तू नहीं गया? मैंने कहा नहीं, ये बात नहीं, तू तो जा भी नहीं सकता था। बोला क्यों? मैंने कहा मदीने दिया मिला मुझे, हम तो हज पे गए।
From here, I'll be traveling to Makkah al-Mukarramah to perform Umrah, and then from there to Medina to Manawwar. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned that whoever ties his ihram in Masjid al-Aqsa and then he goes and completes Hajj or Umrah, then his past sins will be forgiven, and not only that, his future sins as well. So do make intention, my dear brothers. It's very safe here. I'm giving you an invitation, and the Palestinian people have also been giving you invitation. Come visit, nothing will happen to you. All that will happen is you'll earn abundance of reward, inshallah ta'ala. So last few days we had the good fortune of being in the blessed lands of Masjid al-Aqsa and spending our time here. And I just want to give a quick message to whoever's going to watch this video. It's very safe here, so do come, spend your time here, attain reward, support our Palestinian brothers and sisters in any way possible. And one of the best ways to support them is by coming here and showing them that you're with them. As I will, from here I'll be traveling to Makkah al-Mukarramah.
18-year-old, and he says, Imam Sahib, I don't believe in Allah anymore. I asked him, why? What's led to you having this doubt and making such statements? He goes, a number of reasons. Number one, every Friday when I would go for the Jamaah speech, the Imam Sahib of the masjid spoke a language I didn't understand. Where some committee members insisted on having Urdu, ye Miyan Sahib, aisa inkar na karne yaar. Lekin aani wali nasl wasta bhi socho na, future wasta bhi socho na. So Sabas ji, masjid kabza kita like it's an old man's club. If youngsters come into the masjid, oh, tu kutu aaye gaye? Oh, topi la se rapper. Oh, tare pajame apar na. Oh, ve rola banen ji. Oh, rappa banen. And then you know what that youngster does? He goes, forget this, I'll go to the other masjid. At least they don't say anything to me there. Doesn't this happen in our Sunni masjids? Koi chappi hui gal nahi na, ye nationwide problem hai yaar. He goes, I've been through the madrasa system. I spent 8 years in the madrasa. From the age of 5 to the age of 13. I learned how to read the Quran, but I didn't learn what was in the Quran. Our madrasa systems have failed our masajid. Asa fakhr karne ji, 2 million pound masjid hai, 6 million pound masjid, 7 million pound masjid. Sunya bara kaam kita ji. Even though you've got drugs, alcohol, illicit relationships, prison population on the increase, death by dangerous driving, knife crime, any thug life, all these things which are affecting our youngsters today. What work's happening in that field? Next to nothing.